Tilak Dasarathan, Senior Product Manager at SingleStore. Today, I'm super excited to show you guys a cool new observability feature that will enhance your query tuning experience significantly with SingleStore database. Now, let me walk you guys through the feature. Within Customer Portal, under Monitoring, we have now introduced a new tab called Query History. So this feature traces your workloads in real time. It'll provide you information about when the query started, the full query text, who ran it, how long the query took to run, etc. Now, this feature allows you to trace and record expensive queries, will provide you ability to trace query performance during peak workload time, along with other use cases. Now, let me walk you guys through the feature, and I'll walk you guys through a real-time scenario. So this UI provides you information about query executions, including when the query was started, what is the plan hash, the full query text, elapsed time, database, user, etc. Now, let me pick a top query here. I want to understand what this query is and why it took 110 milliseconds. Now, this view provides you the full query text. Basically, this query is trying to get the number of orders between time range of December 25 and January 1 by date. And here the properties of this query execution. It took 110 milliseconds. It used query history demo database. This is the workspace it used, the user who ran it, when it was run, etc. Now, if the query had error, it'll also give you error code and error message. Now, let's see why the query took 110 milliseconds. Okay. I'm going to paste this to SQL Editor so I can get a visual profile of this query. Now, let me get a visual profile of this query to understand the operations it's doing. So as we can see, the table has 8 million records. It performs 7 operations, and majority of the time has been spent in a full table scan. I wonder why it's doing a full table scan. Maybe because the order date doesn't have an index. Let's check that. I'm going to do a show create table on expedited orders. Okay, so if you look at the create table, I don't seem to find index on the order date. So I'm going to create index on order date. Now that the index has been added, let's re-profile this query to see how the improvement is. Given the data has changed, this time includes the compile time, so let me re-profile it. So if you notice now, it does do an index range scan of 129,000 records. The execution time is 3 milliseconds. This is close to 40 times improvement from 131 milliseconds to 3 milliseconds. That's a significant improvement. So this is one way where you could trace low performing queries, get a profile of the query, try to see where you need to improve, and reprofile it to potentially get a higher performance on the queries. Query history will empower developers to proactively detect and address issues. Happy tuning experience with SingleStore database, and thank you very much.